Okay, so this is the finished stew. So you've got the chunks of stew meat, you've got potatoes, and you've got carrots. This is actually it's thickened up quite a bit. And it smells so good. Yummy, turned out good. See the steak, or the stew meat? You got potatoes, and you got carrots. Yum, yum, yum. Good job, Theresa. So we're literally gonna take this tree that doesn't look like he's doing so good and put this one in its place. But we're gonna go ahead and save that one. We're just gonna put him back by the fence back there, because they're all looking really good. But this one looks a little sickly. So they've sprayed it. So we're gonna try to save it, but we're gonna move it to the back. And we're gonna put the one that is back there by my pool out here, because we're gonna be planting some spruce back here by the pool. So you saw how they showed up earlier with ones that look like crap. So, but I don't want little tiny baby ones like those over there. Like those are too tiny. So I want something of some substance. So they're bringing back some different ones here. So we're going to see if we need 3 or 4 of them. And we're gonna move those 2 back by the fence also.
Tío, pásale el gancho a Javier, ahí está, ¿ves? No. Ahí está en la botella.
No los quiere.
No los quiere.
Because I was planting them here for screening. So they look awful bare down low.
Only 45, no got it. Maybe he can find, maybe, but not today, maybe not today. The 45 gallons, maybe.
Because when I saw the picture, I thought, oh, they're gonna look like these.
No, it's more bigger. Yeah.
You see how nice and full they are at the bottom?
Yeah.
So I want to almost create like a hedge.
Okay. Let me call the other guy, maybe you can find it.
Or take a damn picture so you can see. Because when you said 10 foot tall, I was like, oh, so they're going to look like that.
Like that.
So that's probably 10 or 12 foot tall.
¿Hasta eso quieres?
Those are so thin and nasty. That's
Yeah.
no.
Pásate a aquel lado, ves, Javier.
They're still beautiful and thick and full and gorgeous. And look how tall they are.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Right there.
Right there. Yeah.
Those look beautiful. Those are probably 3 now.
3 now.
Because even those, look at those that we.
The other one is about 2 years.
Right. So I'm just
nice.
saying. I'm just saying. Those started out like that,
Yeah.
and now look how nice those are.
Yeah, no.
So I'm just saying that's horrible for $550.
I tell Rafa, Theresa may not like it.
No.
Okay, take it. If you know, coming back. Javier, it's ugly, you know. I don't like it.
What about that other place that's down the road here on 2978?
Rafa call everywhere, no got it the 45. Let me check the other guy, maybe he find another.
I might get in my car and go to that other place down.
Yeah, right here, I know.
2978. That's on that curve.
All right, y'all. So, Mom wants more palm trees. So we're trying to figure out
Because there's already sprays here.
where she could put them.
Right here,
Huh?
right here. You got sprays, you got it.
Sprays. But then we wouldn't have grass.
You can use the grass, you can make a little bed.
So how much space do I have there?
Yeah.
5 times 8 is 40. 43 roughly.
Nice, the plant.
I know.
Yeah. Right here.
You think 5 is too many?
I think it's fine, it's good. You want it like this, yeah, fine.
They wouldn't be that close together.
No, this is more closer. You can put more separate. Fine. That's okay.
What is it gonna be?
Find out what the price would be.
What is it going to be?
It's the same price, but same price.
Okay, we're gonna see. Those don't look any bigger than those over there. I guess we're gonna see. Oh, I don't know how he thinks that. Looks like that one back there. We'll see. Might need 4 of them instead of 3. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go with these. I don't think they're much bigger than those over there, to tell you the truth. Maybe just a little bit fatter, but definitely not any taller once they're planted in the ground. But that's okay. It's okay. It's going to work perfect over here to create more of a screening for the wind. Because remember, the wind comes out of the north in the wintertime, blows this way. So when you set out by the fire pit, it's really windy and cold. And these are going to create more of a screening and a blockage for the fire pit area. So back here is where we put the trees that are kind of sickly and not doing so well, and we give them a chance to get better. So all of these have fresh, new little baby leaves on them, so we know they're not dead. They just need rehabbed. So, see? Fresh new little baby leaves. So we know he's doing okay, he's alive, so we're gonna let him rehab. This one we just moved back here. This one has fresh new little baby leaves, see? All these fresh little babies, got fresh little babies. So he's coming back. This one we just put here, so he's doing great anyways. So if we lose another holly from somewhere, we know we've got a good healthy one right here. And then this one's got all kinds of new baby leaves on it, see? New little baby leaves. And then this one has some fresh new little baby leaves. Little tiny baby leaves, little tiny baby leaves. So we know they're not dead, we're just rehabbing. So this is where we rehab. We come over here where we're a little protected and we let them grow to nice, pretty trees again. So we don't ever throw anything away. We salvage them and we rehab them. So anyways, lots and lots of landscape stuff. This is the time to do it in the spring while it's still somewhat cool, not too hot, where plants actually get a chance to live. But we're thinking of bringing in some more palm trees, just so I can have more palm trees back here, because you know I love my palm trees. So Nudie asked me to help her put the chairs out here, and she is actually shampooing these chairs. Now it's funny, the dogs get baths all the time, but it's funny how these chairs get so dirty. So she's taking it out in the sun, and she's doing the chairs on the sun, so they dry faster too. Yeah, okay. And then the guys got the evergreens planted, so it's gonna be a couple years probably by the time they're tall enough to create the hedge that I want, but what the heck, it's a start. Because by the time they are big enough to buy, they look like crap. They get all thinned out on the bottom and everything. And mine grow to be like beautiful. Like you can clearly see when we planted these over here in front of Tashina's house, they were little, just like these, but look how pretty they are and how big and how lush and how thick they are at the bottom. So that's what I want them to look like, and then we'll like flatten top them. Anyways, we're gonna create an amazing type hedge right here, and it's gonna keep the wind from blowing through this wall. Yeah, it's gonna look good. And they're all lit up. Yeah. We're gonna put mulch, so that'll help break up the. Get in here, Ricky. Come on, you guys get in over here. Come on. But when you're setting over here, it'll help block the wind in the wintertime from blowing quite so hard through here. So when you're setting at the fire pit, it's got a little screening. Yeah. It's beautiful out, guys. Oh God, it's beautiful. It's like 74 degrees. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous. Actually, Nudie thinks that instead of the plastic birds scaring the other birds, she thinks that the other birds think that these birds are inviting them to come sit with them. She said, I think the other birds think they're their friends.
Her and her theories. It's just Nudie.
I just saw like 3 turtles jump into the...
No, there's another one.
There's another big one, but there was 3 big ones back there too. Wow. Time to sunbathe. I saw a dead one in the street the other day. Somebody squished a turtle. Oh, he's jumping in the lake. Check that out. I wonder how long a turtle can stay underwater.
I don't know. Probably have to Google it.
So you see those spruce?
Yes.
That's how big I wanted them.
Yeah,
But we can't find any. Those are like those are like 2 years old. The ones in front of your place are like 3. When did you move in? January.
Oh yeah,
23?
those were the ones that you. It was this.
Or 2 years.
Summer of 2020. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it was the summer of 2022 when I moved here.
No, yeah.
But I don't know when you actually.
But I don't think we planted because I had sunflowers growing.
And it was still a barn.
Yeah, it was still a barn. Remember?
So I think it was sometime in.
So I don't think I landscaped until.
Because I moved downstairs in February.
But anyways, so those grew quite a bit. This is like a year old?
Yeah, I think so, maybe.
These are only like a year old.
Or worse.
I don't know. Anyways.
Maybe it was yesterday.
So, life. Oh, here comes somebody with some puppy dogs. It's always funny to watch people with their dogs. Like, these are like little tiny dogs. Look how fast their little legs are having to run.
Know. Reminds me of Bentley Impression.
You never see big dogs out here going for a walk. You always see people with little tiny dogs. And their little tiny dogs' legs are going so fast. Like, you'd think they'd wear out fast.
Do you miss the horses yet?
Yes.
I miss the horses too.
I don't know what happened to my neighbor. She mysteriously disappeared.
With the horses.
With the horses. All the chickens are dead. Look at her.
I know, they're cute.
They don't even see what we see.
Oh, I'm like trying not to make them sick here. I was waiting until they got closer so they could actually see. They're like little weenies.
Little weenie dogs? Mm-hmm. Aw. You see her? Hello.
Hi. That one. What's that
Going
one?
so fast. Look at their little legs going so fast. Good exercise.
That one's not even on a leash.
Anyways, life is interesting.
Sorry guys, if it's a little wobbly, we are on the golf cart here.
Y'all knew about, oh.
Oh, we're not gonna run them. Oh, there is a car coming. She's trying to handle 3 puppies. And now she has a car coming. All right, y'all. So we have a lot going on. So this gal's walking her dogs.
Oh, something just landed on that, okay?
We have a van that's driving by.
Oh, he didn't throw anything on my driveway.
Oh, maybe because you're not special.
He literally didn't throw anything on my driveway. But he threw something on everybody else's driveway.
Well, let's go see what it is.
We're going to go see what it is.
We're Snoopy today.
Okay. Oh, see, he just threw it on their driveway.
Well, let's go straight. Stay in the sun.
Oh, another, see?
It can't be.
He didn't throw a damn thing on my driveway, but he's throwing something on everybody else's driveway.
I told you you waste passion. It's newspapers.
It's something. I don't think it's anything.
I kind of feel weird getting a. Yeah, it's like newspaper.
Let me see.
Maybe you're not signed up for it.
Tomball Magnolia. Why didn't I get one?
Should we go chase him down? We're another level today, y'all. Another level.
Oh shit. Okay, hang on, we're going 4-wheeling.
So mom thinks it's funny. So we were sitting on the side of the road.
Jesus. I was like, we're on one wheel. Damn. We could have tipped over. You didn't even have your seatbelt on, neither did I. Shit. Maybe we need seatbelts. Damn. Damn. We were literally on one wheel.
I didn't think we were going off-roading. I just thought we were taking like a little gander.
Dang, that was kind of scary.
Sorry, guys. Trying to be safe now.
Okay, what was the story you were saying?
Oh, mom thinks it's funny. There was this truck full of Hispanics that drove by.
They never wave at me either. It's only to Sheena that they wave at.
And they waved. I know.
If there's a Hispanic man, they always wave at Sheena.
They do. Feel the love. Oh, don't scare her with her puppies.
Say hi to the puppies.
My hair is a hot mess today.
Okay, what kind of puppies are they?
I don't know. Don't scare them.
I'm not going to scare them. I want to see what kind of
We just wanted to see your puppies.
This is Peanut, Sasha, and Pepper.
Peanut?
Aww.
Peanut and Sasha are Chiweenies. And
A
they're both
Chiweenie.
15 years old.
And you're running their little legs off.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to stop and pet the puppy dogs.
Chiweenie. I'd never heard of a Chiweenie.
What was the names?
Pepper, Peanut. Peanut was the one that's not very friendly, shy.
Yeah, he was the shy one.
Pepper was the mutt, but I can't remember what the other dogs were. Peanut, Pepper. Everybody's got one on their driveway but me. Anyways, just wanted to go for a quick golf cart ride.
And yes, we're only going for 5 miles an hour, and that's why we don't put our seatbelts on.
So, life throws you curves all the time. And I've had quite the curves thrown at me this last month because I have had 3 friends dying. My buddy Rick Ebel, who was my sales manager for Ballet Total Fitness when I was a district supervisor.
And that was the one just recently, correct?
About a month ago, I went to his funeral. Well, his celebration of life. I had a girlfriend die last week. She was in Puerto Vallarta at her house. She has a house in Houston and Puerto Vallarta. 56 years old. She passed away. Rick was 58 years old. And then I just had a friend die, Louis Miranda. He was the very first hairstylist that ever did my hair when I moved to Houston. Funny story, I was the district supervisor for Ballet Total Fitness. He came up to me. I was standing in the lobby at West U one day, and just out of nowhere, he walked up to me, grabbed my blonde hair, and said, "I must do your hair." I said, "Excuse me?" He goes, "I need to do your hair."
Oh.
He's Puerto Rican or something. He said, and he's stroking it. "Please let me do your hair. Come to my salon and let me do your hair." And we were like hooked. And I was reminiscing over pictures last night of him dancing at our wedding. And he just died. He was teaching a spin class. He was still teaching spin classes also. He was teaching a spin class, got off the bike, passed out. They couldn't revive him.
So sad.
They're doing an autopsy, I guess, to determine if it was a heart attack or what, but strange. And I don't know if my girlfriend's having an autopsy done, but it just makes you just realize that life is just so short. You just have to relish it every single day.
Let's talk about the time. Remember, I went to him and he
did the blonde hair.
Yes, you guys.
Look at this big white wall.
I literally dyed my whole entire head blonde. I'll never do it again. What?
I wonder if this is what my white wall looked like before I started growing plants on it. It's very blinding.
I thought it was
Very white. That's a big old white wall. And I think that wall's taller than my wall. Doesn't it look taller?
Has this house always been here? I don't remember this.
It's been under construction.
Oh, because I was going to say, I don't remember the white wall.
No, it's done now.
Oh.
But that's a lot of white wall. I wonder if that's how blinding my wall was
Maybe.
before I had all the greenery put on it.
What sounds to do?
I wonder if they're going to landscape out here, if it's just going to look like this, huh? But yeah, they used to live in Carlton Woods, too.
Huh. Do you know him?
Yeah.
Crazy. Here, let's
Pretty
just show
house.
you. Kind of see it.
Anyways, and it really hit hard. Like I was like 15 minutes away from doing my vault coaching last night when I got the message, got the notice, and it hit me. And everybody's like, "Well, you just want to cancel the coaching?" And I'm like, no, the show must go on. You still have to, you have commitments. You have to suck it up, deal with it later, you know? So, life. It can be strange sometimes. Now they're starting to paint the carport siding white to match the shed white. Yeah. Getting close to getting done.
No, así van a estar dos manos de ley.
Getting close to getting done.
So she wants to build, so say that this runway here has to stay single level because we're on the eave side of the tent. We don't have the clearance, right? So runway will come still from the gate through the hot tub, and then the models will still go to their left, come back, and then down here she wants to do like a spiral staircase, which he'll do, and then come up to the second level, come across, go back this way, and then there'll be another spiral staircase that heads down that
The
way.
only way that can be done is scaffold.
Okay. Now, do you have an idea of what?
We'll
Yeah.
need some drawings to figure it out.
Yeah.
Because it's the only way we can accomplish that is just building a scaffold. Because to do a different type of tent and forklifts and stuff like that, we can do this up here.
So my question is, can we get the tent high enough?
Can we do the
Because
40 by
I
on
need
13?
I need from the first runway. The second runway would be about 8 foot above that first runway,
Yes.
and then I need another roughly 8 foot from that runway to the
All right.
top of the ceiling.
Well, I need to kind of visualize that.
Right.
Right? But the only way that we can get that thing high enough if I put the lights on top of the scaffold.
Because what's the center of the roof when we do 13-foot legs?
They only did 10 on this one, right?
But
10.
can we do 13-foot?
Oh,
legs?
yeah. We can do 13.
Right.
foot.
Yeah, 13.
If we do 13-foot legs in this one too, what's the center of the? What's my height?
Let me look real quick. I meant to pull that up while we were yapping.
Right.
You can do a pit structure on 10-foot legs. That's no an issue.
But can we do that 40 wide, that cook-off tent
Yeah, that's
on 13 or?
Yeah, it's a P7 on 13-foot
Oh, it
legs.
is?
Sam owns that one. Same legs.
Oh, I thought it was that bigger profile.
No,
Oh. So then, okay.
that's what you do for renegades.
Same thing for War Pig?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
No, what big
Warpack is a structure.
Structure.
I
Renegade
cannot
is
do a big structure here.
Okay.
6x6 o qué usaremos?
Maybe
Like
we
a
use
post?
it like beams.
Yeah, but
Like
how you
beams or
gonna
posts?
support the second floor is my question.
With that, with the beams. That's how we're gonna.
How,
support
what
it.
is holding the beams?
Okay, so we're gonna build the runway, the first
Yeah.
runway first, but we're gonna have to have some posts like from all the way from the bottom all the way to the second floor. That's how we're gonna.
You
Do
gonna
do
do
you
that?
see it before? Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Do you
We're
have
gonna-
pictures?
Let me see. The second floor, 'cause that's what he's asking me. We may have to do one in here on the center too.
Right.
But depending if it's gonna be on L or if it's gonna be just just like one line across, like you said.
I think it's going to be more dramatic if it goes L.
Okay. We can do the L.
But he's talked about how he's going to take and put a beam across. See, before the runway rested on the pool,
Hasta la altura.
on the sidewalk out
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
and then it rested down here, even though we had legs.
yeah. You do the I-beams here, right? And put a wood on top of the pole?
We're going to do,
Yeah.
because the pool guy said he doesn't want that kind of weight on the bottom of the pool
Yeah.
with a second runway. So he came up with the idea to put two beams across here, so that all the weight will be on the pool decking instead of the bottom of the pool.
Yeah, I got it.